So there's this wacky former judge. She's a pro-Trump judge named Jeanine Pirro. She does a weekend show on Fox News. I think it might just be a once a week show, but maybe it's like a Friday, a Saturday and Sunday show. I believe it's just once a week. She appeared extremely impaired and disheveled during her program over the weekend. And the speculation that's running rampant is that she seemed to be very, very drunk. First, her show was delayed for technical difficulties. Now, presumably that's something related to something about her socially distanced studio. It was really a technical issue. But when the show started, Judge Jeanine was slurring her words. She looked visibly disheveled. At one point, she appeared to be nodding off while her guest was speaking. And the idea now is it possible that Judge Jeanine was actually drunk? Now, whether or not her drunkenness explains the technical delay of the show, we just have no idea. Let's go to the first clip. She seems confused about what the next segment is. And as you can hear right before, this is so crazy, right before the intro graphic cuts to her, you actually hear her yell to someone off camera somewhere, "I can't," before she starts confusedly reading the teleprompter. Take a look at this.
I can't. All right, joining us tonight.
Every time that they came back from a commercial break, she seemed more impaired. Check this out. And here is a very labored teleprompter reading from Judge Jeanine.
Welcome back to Justice. Just the other day, the president talked or was hoping about the possibility of reopening everything on Easter Sunday, and in a way where we could kind of come out of this quarantine, as loose as it may be, that we're involved in. And Lisa Booth, the Fox News contributor, is here to talk with us tonight about whether or not that's even a possibility. How are you, Lisa?
So alcohol is the main thing that's being mentioned. Quaaludes was the other thing being thrown around, sort of a throwback to the Wolf of Wall Street era. At another point, she appears to be sort of nodding off while her guest talks, her head kind of leaning more and more to her left until she seems to kind of be startled back into a higher level of coherence. So it's very weird. And anyway, who knows what this exactly is, but it keeps happening. Remember that Rudy Giuliani's evening appearances on Fox News and other TV stations were limited. They tried to get Rudy on during the day because his evening drinking at dinner was becoming a problem. And he would then go on TV after having had a few too many, along with one of those big cigars that he likes. Last week, maybe it was the week before, it's all blending together, we saw Trump economic advisor Larry Kudlow, who is known to have previously had pretty severe drinking problems. He seemed impaired on television. And now Judge Jeanine Pirro. Things are all just crazy in the era of coronavirus. And again, I want to be really clear. Alcoholism is nothing to laugh at. And in fact, I think we need to be taking extra care during this time to mention a lot of people are under stress, anxiety, depression, cabin fever, erratic behavior, because these are not normal times. I've never experienced anything like this in my lifetime. Most people alive today have never experienced a sort of shut down quarantine isolation situation like this at the global scale in any of their lifetimes. And I understand turning to whatever it is, right? We're hearing about people turning to benzos. We're hearing about people turning to alcohol, et cetera. But whatever it is that's going on at Fox News with the drinking and the impairedness and right wingers who seem to be impaired on TV, it's getting a little bit weird, and it's more than just concerning. Let me know what you make of the Jeanine Pirro thing. Check this out. The first 500 people who see this video and go to davidpakman.com/skill will get a premium membership to Skillshare for 2 months completely free. Skillshare is the online learning community with thousands of classes on almost anything you can imagine, always taught by experts. They have classes on drawing, painting, photography, video editing, web design, running a small business, and much more. I recently took a very interesting class called Simple Productivity, How to Accomplish More with Less, and got a bunch of great personal productivity tips out of it. We should allow ourselves a little time every week to either get creative, keep your brain sharp, learn something new, It's great for mental health, and almost all the classes are under an hour. So it's very easy for someone who's busy to take advantage of it. With Skillshare, you can discover a new passion, explore something you didn't know you would enjoy. But there's also plenty of classes for people with experience, so you can just get better at something you're already good at. And again, the first 500 people who see this video and go to davidpakman.com/skill will get a completely free premium membership for 2 whole months, giving you access to every class Skillshare offers. Check it out. I put the link right underneath this video.